Fun fact, only 6.8% of you guys are actually subscribed to this channel, so please, if you do enjoy the video, consider subscribing or at least like the video, as it doesn't hurt you at all and it only helps me. Comment any questions that you do have down below in the comment section and enjoy the video. Also, really quickly, I would like to announce that I have created a Twitter. It's in the description below, so go follow it. In today's video, I will be showing you guys the best point guard build in NBA 2K21 next gen. So of course, in the My Player Builder on this screen, you're going to need to make him a point guard. Everything else on the screen doesn't really matter. For the height, I recommend just leaving it as default, since I think that's an extremely good height for a point guard. And then with the weight, I would recommend dropping it down, not to minimum, but to 180. The reason why you put it at 180 is because I found that this is the best way to maximize the badges on this build. Next, moving on to the wingspan, I would recommend putting it up to 6'9" and only 6'9". If you put it any higher, you're gonna lose some 3-point rating, which isn't worth it at all. For the body shape, you can pretty much go with whatever you want. And on this screen, as always, let's go ahead and get the obvious things out of the way right now. And boom, just like that, all the obvious things are out of the way. Scrolling up here to defensive and rebounding, I'm just gonna leave this alone, since 10 defensive and rebounding badges is more than enough. And if we drop any of the attributes, we're gonna lose these 10 badges. Next, we are going to scroll up here to finishing, and the thing we're going to max out is post control and not driving layup. Post control overall is just the best thing to upgrade to maximize badges and maximize your attributes. Next, we're gonna bump up our standing dunk to a 38, so that way we can have exactly 8 finishing badges. Throwing it down here to shooting, of course, we're gonna max out mid-range and then bump up our free throw, so we can have exactly 24 shooting badges. And then if we throw the rest of our attributes on pass accuracy, we can have 19 playmaking badges. This build, as it is honestly super good. However, I am gonna make a couple of tweaks. The first thing that I'm gonna do is scroll down to speed and acceleration, and a lot of people have been telling me to drop this down to 91, since when you hit 99 overall and you have gym rat, you will still have a 99 speed and acceleration. It's up to you whether you're willing to grind for these things, but in my opinion, it is worth it to get the extra playmaking badges. We can go ahead, throw these all on pass accuracy, and we can have 22 playmaking badges, which is a 3 badge jump. And then if we drop the stamina to just an 89, we can get a 23rd playmaking badge. Overall, this trade-off, in my opinion, is worth it, since I am willing to grind for gym rat and 99 overall. And additionally, having 4 extra playmaking badges is absolutely insane. This build is honestly so good, with a total of 65 badges, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for a point guard build, that is a ton. You can pretty much do everything on this build. However, I know a lot of you guys are going to have complaints about a couple of things. This first thing is going to be not having a driving layup. In my opinion, this isn't worth it. Let me go ahead and show you why. We drop the standing dunk and the post control down to a 25 and slap all of those ratings on driving layup. We can only get a 74 driving layup, which is absolutely absurd to me. In my opinion, it is well worth it to have 8 finishing badges but only 70 driving layup, opposed to having a 74 driving layup and only 2 finishing badges. The other attribute that people are going to complain about is going to be perimeter defense. And again, let me just show you guys why I didn't upgrade it. If we go ahead and drop a steal down to a 25, both rebounds down to a 25, and you slap all of those attributes onto perimeter defense, we can only get a 72 perimeter defense and 0 defensive and rebounding badges. It's up to you what's worth it. 0 defensive and rebounding badges, but a 77 perimeter defense, or you're gonna have a 95 steal and good rebounding with 10 defensive and rebounding badges. I know the defense on this build isn't the best. However, if you're able to stay in front of your defender and bump them with the high steal rating, you can 100% play extremely good defense. And additionally, since you have a high steal, you can get a ton of steals every single game. Now, moving on to the takeovers, in my opinion, for a point guard build like this one, you need to go with a double sharpshooting takeover, as I think that is the best way to earn takeover the fastest. And as you guys can see, I have built a scoring machine, a point guard build, which I do think is somewhat fitting. This build is absolutely insane. It gets so many badges. It can do pretty much everything. And I honestly really love this build since it is so fast. Anyways, y'all, that's pretty much it for the video. If you did enjoy it, consider subscribing as it does help me out so much. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.